guys, it's me, Dixon again, and how you doing? You doing well? Me too. But due to the COVID-19 pandemic, I'm staying at home for over 5 months. And I think that you can understand my feeling right now, that I have been out for a long time. And when it's come to COVID-19, I want to talk about a debatable problem at this moment all around the world. That is anti-vaccine. As you know, COVID-19 is a pandemic that first appeared at the end of December 2019 in Wuhan, China. And it is originating from a group of people with pneumonia of unknown cause. And after nearly 2 years of raging pandemic, the world has witnessed many deaths caused by COVID-19. And up till now, there have been over 200 million cases, and it had caused more than 4 million deaths worldwide, in which the top 3 countries most affected in the world are USA, India, and Brazil. After a long time fighting the epidemic, up till now, a number of countries all around the world have invented vaccines to prevent the spread of COVID-19. We can mention the UK with the AstraZeneca vaccine, Sputnik V from Russia, Verocell from China, or Pfizer-BioNTech come from the US. And in this video, I want to affirm that we all have to get vaccinated. Why? First of all, we need to ask ourselves the following 3 questions. The first one is, what is the purpose and effect of vaccine? The second one is, why do we need to be vaccinated? And the third one is, what are the consequences of refusing vaccinations? So let's begin with the first question. We need to know what a vaccine is. Vaccine is a simple, safe, and effective way of protecting you against harmful diseases. It uses your body's natural defense to build resistance to specific infections and make your immune system stronger. And the purpose of vaccine is to prevent dangerous disease that can harm humans or animals. And it is the best solution to prevent the spread of the disease globally. Back in the time, the Earth has experienced many diseases such as plague, smallpox, influenza, and etc. So the best solution for this disease is vaccines. And up to the present time, we have experienced the 4th outbreak of the COVID-19 epidemic. And there are so many reasons to explain this. It comes from the poor awareness of the people, the lax management mechanism of the government in the nation. And among them is an issue that deserves attention. It is anti-vaxxer. The citizens do not agree to get vaccinated against COVID-19 for a variety of reasons. Most of them are still skeptical about the safety and effectiveness of vaccines. The rest are due to religious objections. In the US, the next wave of epidemic is at risk of a resurgence. This country has recorded more than 8,000 new cases every day. And most of the infected people are due to not being vaccinated. Or in Vietnam, a part of people do not agree to inject the Verocell vaccine from China because they do not believe in the safety of this one. So now I will show you a video clip about how this is happening in Vietnam.
Mọi người ở đây đâu phải một mẹ đâu ông đâu mà ông giống trời ơi đâu phải một mình mẹ ông đâu ông giống ông rồi đâu đâu chứ là cái cây nào ông người ta biết giờ ông hết chết là may rồi giờ ông đòi hỏi gì nữa may mà mày chết vô mày chết đâu mày chịu không hả mày chết mày chịu không hả mày chết mày chịu không nhưng mà chết mày chịu không.
I don't understand why people still keep the opinion that the China vaccine is not safe, when it has been licensed by the World Health Organization for use in 64 countries and territories. And to prove that the varicella vaccine is completely safe, I want to tell you my own story. So here is my certificate of first dose vaccination 5 days ago. And it clearly states that I have been injected with the varicella vaccine from China. And you know, in Vietnam, the government has issued a notice that before registering for vaccination, people will be informed about the type of vaccine to be given. And they will decide whether to vaccinate or not on a voluntary basis. And as soon as I heard that the next registration will be the varicella vaccine, I did not hesitate to register immediately to be vaccinated as soon as possible. And up to this point, I have been vaccinated for more than 5 days, and I'm feeling completely healthy and normal. So, moreover, I feel more comfortable going out more than before. So back to the question 2. Why do we need to be vaccinated? The first reason is that the vaccine will reduce the risk of infection. Once you inject the first dose, your body begins producing antibodies to the coronavirus. And these antibodies help your immune system fight the virus if you happen to be exposed. So it reduces your chance of getting the disease. And there are 3 vaccines available for use in the United States, and they are all more than 70% effective in preventing the infection. The second one is that vaccines help prevent the disease from getting worse. In some research, approved vaccines were shown to be effective in preventing the further progression of the disease caused by COVID-19. So even if you are vaccinated and you are infected, it is very unlikely that you will get a severe disease. Clinical trials of the Pfizer-BioNTech and Moderna vaccines have shown to be 100% effective in preventing severe disease. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine shows 85% effectiveness for severe disease. The third is that vaccines will make our life back to normal sooner. Since the outbreak of the pandemic, we have used to wear the mask when going out, using hand sanitizer frequently, avoiding shaking hands, showing affection, or performing social distancing for a long time. And vaccines are the best solution to return to normal life. I believe that you are also having the same feeling as me. Just want to go back to school to study, just want to work to earn money, or just want to coffee or eat delicious food with friends, or want to return home after months of isolation in the city. And the question 3, what are the consequences of refusing vaccination? First, you will have a higher rate of infection than people who have been vaccinated. When you are not, your body will not be able to make antibodies to fight the virus, and you will ultimately be more susceptible to infection. And when infected, the treatment will be much more difficult and can even lead to death. A recent article I read that there are many countries requiring people to be vaccinated, and some medical fields such as organ transplants also need vaccine before surgery. The article mentioned that organ donors or transplant patients also need to be vaccinated. And for patients who need a transplant but haven't been vaccinated, there will be a high risk of becoming seriously ill if they contract COVID-19, with an estimated mortality rate of 20 to 30%. And to show everybody why we need vaccine as soon as possible, I asked 5 of my friends for a quick interview on vaccination, and I will focus on 4 questions. The first one is, have you been vaccinated for COVID-19 and when did you get it? The second one is, after the injection, how do you feel? The third one is, what do you think about the people who refuse to get the COVID-19 vaccine? And the final one is, in your opinion, is vaccination against COVID-19 really necessary and why?
Hi there, my name is Lam. I'm 21 years old and I'm presently studying the English Linguistics at FPT University. Well, the end of September, I took the first AstraZeneca shot, and I'm still waiting for the schedule of my second vaccination. Well, as the result of the vaccine, I have a little bit fever, and my body temperature is 37.5 degrees Celsius. However, I'm fine then, and after that I still continue to study regularly. Every citizen, in my opinion, has the freedom to determine what happens to their body. In this case, it's vaccination, and if a large number of individuals refuse to be vaccinated, our community will not be totally immune, right? But that's good, since I have been vaccinated. Yeah, of course, indeed. You know how many people were killed in this pandemic? Millions of them. I mean, this is crazy. It has to stop now. Isn't that why they created the vaccine? In any case, I hope that everyone will be immunized against this sickness.
My name is Lai Nguyen. I'm 21 years old and I'm a final year student at Thurman University. I was vaccinated a month ago with AstraZeneca from the UK. The first few days after the injection, I feel a little bit tired and have pretty high fever, but I only took fever reducer and ate enough nutrients. Then 2 days later, my health returned to normal. I feel healthy as well and have a sense of safety when going out to work or going out with my friends. Actually, the decision to vaccinate depends on each person's choice, but as far as I know, some countries like the US have made it mandatory for people to vaccinate 100%, and I think it's a right decision. It is also deterrent to those who refuse to be vaccinated and let the outbreak prolong. I'm a person who actively signed up for the COVID-19 vaccine when it was announced, and I think there would be no reason why we should refuse it. With all the mode or epidemics from the past to now, vaccines are the most effective method for countries in general and for individuals in particular.
My name is Nyatan. I'm 22 years old and I'm a junior at FPT University. Yes, I was vaccinated 2 weeks ago, and the vaccine that I was given is AstraZeneca from UK. But to be honest, I had a fever of 39 degrees and my left arm was sore after the injection for about 3 days. But after researching on the internet as well as consulting the doctors, those are just normal symptoms and will go away within a few days. I have also added nutrients and been active, and now I feel completely at ease. You know, vaccines are the best solution at this point for every country, and it's confusing for people who refuse to get vaccinated at this point. While underdeveloped countries are looking forward to be vaccinated, there are still people who refuse it. Obviously, vaccination is essential. I once heard a saying on TV that the country cannot be healthy if the citizens are not healthy, and the countries cannot return to normal if there is still a country that is fighting the epidemic.
Obviously, we cannot deny the benefits that vaccine bring to each country in general and its citizens in particular. So don't hesitate. Get vaccinated if you have the chance. And don't forget to stay healthy, exercise regularly, and follow the 5K recommendation of the Ministry of Health. My name is Tak Dũng, and this video is about anti-vaccine. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like and comment below. See ya!